It takes you a moment to realize that there is not, in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colourful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic.
Oh, he is fabulous.
Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
Oh, my apologies, they are fabulous.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't touch that dial, cinephile, because my favorite studio audience is now in attendance. The VIP attendee, the Uber viewer, and sometimes wooer.
Ooh.
The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream. How can I cater to my greatest spectator?
Ooh, I like being catered to.
Then, let's get ready to rumble! Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene. The name's Telly. Rhymes with Nelly. Like, whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless deli?
Nice.
Holy smokes, folks!
But they do look fabulous.
So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it?
Wow, 5,000? Really?
Damn straight!
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers! 5,000 channels of cheers! Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo? That Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty.
Nice. Well, I'm sold.
Dynamite! Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline?
Okay.
Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of programming combined. View that cue till you go blind.
Sounds great.
Loading programming, optimizing for comedy, haha, analyzing for reality, boo-hoo. Pratfalls and close calls from straight to your eyeballs. And, yeah, Mr. White, yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose.
Yay.
So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Reality competition, local community access, home renovation, reality competition.
So that's who you giving your rose to, my boo?
Well, yes.
Looks like the tribe has spoken.
Very clever.
I'll assault you with my pop culture. Hey, look, it's a slant rhyme. It works. All right, my delight. I'll give you a reality infusion in 4K resolution. Cougar versus Cougar. Thrust into the wilderness and stranded in a remote location miles from any plastic surgeons. 10 older, attractive women must rely on their wit, resourcefulness, and cunning to battle for survival and outsmart their adversaries.
Oh, it's MILF Manor.
10 actual cougars.
Oh. I want to watch that.
With tensions running high and cougars lurking around every corner, alliances will be forged, rivalries will emerge, and the women must dig deep within themselves to prove once and for all which cougar has the sharpest claws.
The real one.
So, my daffodil, shall we commence with this TV and chill?
What rhymes with yes?
Pretty good. Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax and... Don't!
What's up?
I had this pre-planned and my schedule was unassailable. But that show's not on demand, so the episode's not available.
That's okay.
But no prob, heartthrob. I've got 15,000 other shows I've yet to disclose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
I think I should just go.
Makes sense, makes sense. Just, one more thing.
What's up?
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know. It's not because you prefer Valdivaflix, right? Because that'd be a huge blow to my ego.
Oh, no, love. I literally just need to brush my teeth. They're really dirty.
All good, all good. Get 'em nice and polished. And if you swing by later, I'll be more than elated.
I will.
Who knows? Maybe we could even watch something X-rated.
Oh, don't you get naughty with me.
Yo! My favorite studio audience is back in attendance! You're just in time! The new schedule just dropped! When you hear how dope these shows are, you're gonna be shocked!
Shock me, baby.
Loading programming, amplifying awards, slam dunks, boosting bogus alien junk, spreading around fake news no one will have time to debunk. And victory is mine! I found 15,000 new shows you wouldn't oppose! So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Can I watch rich hot women be angry at each other?
Lift off to unsanctioned lunar colony 72B with the richest, pettiest alcoholics space has to offer in Blasting Off with the Moon Dashians.
Ooh.
In this out-of-this-world reality series, join a group of affluent lunar gals as they navigate life in Earth's orbit. From zero-gravity soirees to explosive fights in the lunar oxygen bar, these personalities are almost as combustible as the highly flammable chemicals that constantly surround them. They left everything on Earth, except their loads of cash and their spiteful grudges. So what say you, my daffodil? Shall we commence this TV and chill? Oh, god damn it!
What?
Valdivaflix bought that one too? God! Can't believe this! What the hell, man?
It's okay. We can watch something else.
Just forget it. It doesn't matter what I do. Valdivaflix will just beat me at that too. I appreciate you being sweet, but I need some time to process being obsolete. Well, hell, if it isn't the VIP attendee!
Hi, Telly.
The satellite acolyte! My shining light that excites me all night! Did waiting to reconvene with my obscene flat screen make you scream, my dream?
Oh, I love Telly. You know it.
Bazinga! Well, I'm just so elated to have my remote reactivated! Are your eyeballs properly lubricated?
They are.
Cause they're about to be totally captivated!
Absolutely.
That's the enthusiasm I love to hear! Time to attack this kickback and slam this jam into high gear!
Sounds good to me.
Ready to unplug from the slog and clear the mental fog with 5,000 channels of premium content in analog?
Let's do it.
Loading programming, maximizing game shows, U1, streamlighting target demos, buy it now. Football pros and red carpet clothes blasting at you like an industrial fire hose. Speaking of football, wanna watch the game? I can show you a tight end that'll drive you insane.
Oh, the blush, Telly. Oh, I bet you could.
Is that flirtation my diodes are detecting?
It is.
Maybe after the game we can spend some more time connecting.
I'd like that.
Isn't live television incredibly stirring? Knowing you're witnessing something as it's occurring? White knuckle turns at the Grand Prix! Hysterical late-night comedy! News that changes history! Never fails to amaze me!
Oh, what's with that expression, Telly?
The crack of the baseball bat! post-pounding combat. Let's see if Valdiviflix offers something like that.
Oh, Valdiviflex offers live TV?
What? Well, that's just fine. I don't mind. I still got 5,000 channels for us to watch till we go blind.
Sounds perfect.
For to truly appreciate my endless entertainment sprawl, we gotta sit down and watch it all. Wall-to-wall football, every screwball pratfall. We're in it for the long. It'll be excellent.
Luggaging in my veins.
Later on, just swing through, boo, and I'll queue up something new for us to view.
Sounds good.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
I will. But first things first, I need some sleep.
Telly's vibe is completely off today. You've never seen them so low energy.
Oh, hey there, spectator. Come to watch my ratings crater?
Crater? Come on, that's not true.
We'll see, devotee. But lately my viewers are totally absentee. Well, don't mind my despair. Just pull up a chair. Or hell, do whatever you want. I really don't care.
You okay? You don't seem like your usual self.
I'm fine. I'm primo. Now, can we just go watch a show, bro?
Okay. What song?
Loading programming, optimizing prestige TV, maximizing your fees so it's commercial free. White knuckle thrillers and serial killers and endless ads for painkillers and... screw it. I'm just too bummed out.
What's wrong, Telly?
It's over. Smell the odor? That's the entrenched stench of a hostile takeover. All the shows got new owners and the studios are in foreclosure.
It's not that bad, Telly. I promise.
It's all that and worse. Let me show you in verse. No matter what I do, Valdiviflix will always be better. They got all the consumers and they got all the cheddar. I can't compete. I'm obsolete. Someone ought to just yeet me into a shredder.
You're not obsolete. You've got lots of great programming.
5,000 channels, 15,000 shows. Yet no one wants any of those. When I was at the height of my powers, people would gather around me for hours and hours. They turn me on and waste a whole day. But between smartphones and streaming, I'm just fading away. Truth is, TV already died a long time ago. And all of us here, we're just basking in the afterglow. I'm not anything anymore. I'm no longer popular. In the end, all I am is an overpriced monitor.
Well, I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere.
Don't even pretend that you care. I've seen you watching Valdiviflix. I'm more than aware.
That's not true. Telly, I prefer you.
Legit, my sweet? Even though I'm obsolete?
5,000 channels and 15,000%.
Spectator, you make quite an impression. So before we wrap up this binging session, I hope you don't mind that I'm inclined to make a confession.
Oh?
After all my endless channel surfing, I've finally found the absolute greatest spectator around. And from my remote to my speakers to my cathode ray, I want to binge watch with you till we both waste away.
Oh my. I'll get my eyeballs lubricated.
You're the VIP dream that makes this flat screen scream.
Yay. Oh, I love Telly.
There's something so intensely familiar about the cuddly stranger standing in your closet.
He's so handsome.
The combination of his massive stature and the soft materials he wears produces an almost irresistible urge to hug him. And the aura of safety he emanates certainly doesn't help.
Can I hug him?
Well, well, well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
I thank you. Teddy!
Yeah!
Am I?
Sure you are. I was just sitting here in this closet thinking how nice it would be to get a visit from my favorite person in the whole world.
Thank you.
And here you are.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Sure is nice to get exactly what you want sometimes, isn't it?
It is. I'll say.
Tell me, what brought you around to see me?
First I gotta ask, is it weird that we're talking in a closet?
Not at all. Not for me, anyway. Closets are some of my favorite rooms in a house.
Okay.
Get a good cozy blanket, a candle, and close that door and you've got a perfect little cocoon. A little nest of peace and safety.
Oh, how nice.
You're welcome to share mine. Or we can sit on the bed and talk. I'm comfortable in either place. And no matter where I am, I'll always be happy to be with you.
Oh. Oh, my cheeks are turning bright red.
I'll leave it up to you. Where should I go?
My bed.
So comfy. So now that we're all comfy, how about a good bit of wisdom?
Oh my goodness, we're sitting on Betsy. Absolutely.
Being that it's daylight out, I got some advice to give you.
Thank you.
For me, it's advice in the daytime, stories at night. Want to hear some advice?
I sure will.
Got a nice punchy one for you today.
Okay. Let me have it.
Here's the wind-up. Learn how to throw a really good punch.
That's always good to know. Okay, take this. That's not necessary.
It's not necessary, but it's good advice.
It is.
It'll make you stronger, make you feel powerful and more confident in yourself.
Maybe.
And if you're anything like me, it makes you feel pretty darn cool too.
Well, you have a look, so you can also be cool, I suppose.
When I'm feeling down, sometimes I just stand in the mirror and throw a few really good punches, and all of a sudden, I've got my swagger back.
How nice.
Give it a try. I'll be cheering for you.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Teddy.
Stay frosty.
Sounds good. And he's on the bed now.
I hope you're ready. I have a great story for you tonight. This is the story of the Star Brothers. Eris and Leo were twin brothers born among the stars. Though born in the same split second, Eris always felt protective of his brother. Leo could be a bit of a hothead, and Eris was kept busy keeping him out of trouble. They were the most rare and beautiful thing, new lives in a race of immortal beings called the Celestials. The boys were always together. They were as close as two brothers could be. They knew each other's minds. They trusted each other with every truth and every question. When Eris grabbed the comet's tail with both hands, Leo knew to stand in front of it and play the comet's head like a friendly dog. When the boys were old enough, they were brought before the Council of Elders. The time had come for them to receive the greatest gift of their lifetimes. You see, I know you look up at the stars. I know we all marvel at their beauty and their mystery. But the stars look down at us, too. They treasure us.
They do, don't they?
The chance to live a human life, to be born here and live here and experience our world is the most precious rite of passage. And for Eris and Leo, the moment had arrived. They were led slowly into the abyss of the council, right up to the throne of the Elder. "It is time, my sons," he intoned. "It is time for you to be born again. You will come to me separately and chart your course through your human life. You will decide the things you will see and things you will experience. And when you leave my chamber, you will forget what we have said. When you are born on Earth, you will forget your life here, and you will be fully and only human." Leo looked from the elder to his brother and bit his lip. "Sir," he began, "when we get there, when we are born, will I know my brother?" The elder smiled kindly. Yes, Leo, you will know him as your brother. But the closeness you feel here will not necessarily go with you. If you choose to have that closeness as humans, it will be up to you when you are old enough to create it in your lifetime. Eris smiled and slipped his hand into Leo's. Don't worry, Leo, he whispered. We'll remember each other, I promise. Each boy went with the elder and planned his life as a human. And when they were reunited in the abyss, they smiled at each other with the impish excitement of what they were about to do. It was the greatest adventure either one of them could have imagined, and they would get to do it together. Are you ready? Asked the elder. The boys caught each other's eyes and smiled. Yes, sir, they said together. Then take a deep breath and close your eyes. When you open your eyes, your journey will have begun. And so, Eris and Leo were born as brothers here among us.
Kinda like realizing.
Kinda like that. They chose to be born in a small town outside the city, where it was dark enough that they could still see the stars. I wish I could tell you that they immediately remembered their love and their closeness, but it took them a while. While they were always together, they fought constantly. They questioned why they had been born as brothers. They were so unfamiliar to each other. It felt like whatever one did perfectly irritated the other. The boys were 8 when they started racing each other through the woods. One day, as they were running, chasing each other and pushing each other to go faster and further, Leo realized that he had taken a wrong turn. The trees looked unfamiliar, and the air started to smell strangely open and deep. But Eris was hot on his heels, and he couldn't stop. He couldn't be caught, pushing himself forward, blinded by the competition. He didn't notice when the dirt underfoot turned to rock, and when the rock began to thin into a great, high cliff. He pulled himself up short in a panic, but it wasn't quite fast enough, and his momentum carried him bodily over the edge. Time slowed as Leo fell, and he realized in a flash that he was about to die.
Is this one of those kind of stories?
And that's when he felt a small electric hand grip his wrist. Eris pulled them both out of the air, hurling his little body backwards and tumbling both of them onto the rocky path behind the sheer face. Leo felt a small rock slice into his hand, felt the blood pouring out over his arm and Eris. But he was alive. Gulping air, he turned to look back at his brother, and they caught each other's eye. For the first time in their young lives, there was a recognition. What it was, neither of them could have said, but they knew each other then. On the cliffside, sheened in sweat and blood, they became brothers. The years that followed saw them growing ever closer, taking each adventure in stride and together. They were 22 when they decided to learn how to fly. They went up together in small planes, learning to take off, to land, and then to do flips and loop-de-loops. They would laugh as their plane cavorted through the sky and smiled contentedly as the wheels touched back down to earth. The day the plane went down was a flight like any other. Nothing had gone wrong. There was no great conflagration, but the plane began to fall from the sky. Leo couldn't get the engine to start again, and the landing gear wouldn't respond to Eris smashing the buttons. The plane crashed through trees and grass and came to rest on a green hillside under a cloudless sky. Leo freed himself and tumbled out onto the grass. He dragged his body up the side of the plane to find Eris, unconscious in another seat. Eris, wake up, get up. Eris, get out of the plane. Eris lay still. Eris! Leo breathed, his heart rate slowing. Eris, open your eyes! And still, Eris did not move. Time slowed again. The realization that Eris would not move came slowly. Like a great wave crashing over him, Leo felt the light go out of the sun. Leo brushed the scar on his palm left by the rock at the cliff face. Maybe Eris would feel the old wound and wake. Eris, don't leave me, brother. But Eris was already gone. How you doing, buddy? Need a break?
What? But I don't want to get emotional like this. Let's keep going.
It was many years later, and Leo still moved in the cloudless fog of that morning. Colors seemed bright and hollow. People spoke to him as though from a long way off, and he jealously guarded his isolation from the world. He still saw his brother everywhere. The way a certain branch swayed as though it had been brushed by a young hand. The way that girl smiled at him. The same mischievous glint in her eye that Eris used to have. It was that girl who began to bring him back to life. She had lost her dog in the park. Frantically, she ran back and forth calling him. "Comet! Comet, come back!" Leo raised his head from the scar on his palm at her voice, his back against a tree. And then there was Comet, streaking across the grass with his tongue lolling happily. He beelined for Leo's tree. Before he knew it, Leo was on his feet, jumping in front of Comet and playing his head with a laugh and a smile. The girl arrived breathless and grabbed Comet's tail with both hands. "You silly goose! Where were you going?" she laughed. "Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Celine, by the way." "Oh, hi. Hi, Celine. Nice to meet you. I'm Leo." Celine smiled. "Hi, Leo." And somewhere in his chest, Leo felt something warm break open. A tiny dam on a great river, and his blood began to move again. Celine and Leo were together from that day. Their love brought them a family, and then more family, and more adventures than they could have remembered. They grew old together. They grew wiser. They held each other when Comet died. They cried together when the fire took their house. They smiled when the sun built them a new one. And when Leo died, he died with a smile on his face. Celine was standing next to him, and his finger now unconsciously and methodically stroked the scar on his palm. In that scar was his holding on to Eris. Not with sadness now, but with fondness. Great love. Leo's last breath was a gentle exhale up into a cloudless sky. And when he opened his eyes again, he was home. He was in that sky, up among the stars, young and immortal, and standing before the elder, with his hand clasped in his brother's warm grip. "Eris, is it really? It's you! I remember you! I remember this!"
Oh, wow.
Eris laughed out loud and began to jump around excitedly. "Oh, Leo, I've been waiting for you. I watched everything. I watched it all. What an adventure you have had." "You were there?" Leo asked, confused. "But no, I remember you weren't there. I know you weren't because I missed you." "But I was. I was in your scar. I was in the park that day you met Celine. I sent Comet to you. Don't you see? I was always there, and I wouldn't have missed it. I'm so proud of you." As the elder looked on smiling, Leo began to cry. The well of love for his brother broke open with gratitude that he was here now. The boys held each other, crying and laughing, and patting each other on the back to make sure the other was real. Leo pulled away from Eris and looked at him squarely. "I am so grateful that you saw my life, Eris. But I don't understand. You could have been there with me. We could have done it all together. Why did you leave me, brother?" Eris grinned. "I never left you. My journey was to die, Leo. Yours was to live."
Lighting the feels.
"Yeah, but sticks with me, that one. Good night, buddy." Well, of all the unexpected things.
What's up?
You really listened to me. You really listened to one of my stories all the way through, even though we're all grown up now. I've collected them all over so many years and kept them shiny and safe, waiting for someone. Well, waiting for you, really, to come back and listen. And you did. I can't tell you how touched I am. But the unexpected part is how I feel. I've always loved you, you know, even when we were little. We were so young. And I always wanted to protect you. But then with all the time we had apart, how much you've changed and turned into such a remarkable and generous person, I find that I love you. How would you feel about making some of our own stories together? I'll bet we could find some new things to advise each other about too.
Oh my, I thought you'd never ask.
You feel the same way?
You bet I did. I've had a crush on you since I was a kid.
Buckle up, buddy. There are so many stories I get to tell you now. Love you, buddy.
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected.
He's so handsome. I'm blushing. Ooh.
What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Especially that.
Wait, hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
Okay. What's wrong? What did I do?
You didn't do anything.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Just don't move.
Oh?
Ooh, there's some water on the floor.
Well, yes.
Let me get that before you slip and fall.
Oh, why, thank you. I have another spill down here that can help me.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle.
There, all good.
Thank you. Phew, that was a close one.
Some might say that I saved your life.
You did.
Hey! Did you see that dude?
I did. I'm not a dude. Yes, you are my hero.
I may be soft, but I'm hard against spills.
He mimes playing a trumpet, imitating the instrument with his mouth.
He's such a cutie.
I dry as quick as my wit. If you get wet, don't get upset. Isn't that right, my absorbent sidekick?
Ooh.
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
It is quite charming. See, he's a man of many talents and he's good with his hands.
Quack!
Oh my goodness, that's adorable. You have a sidekick?
Kinda. This is Little Buddy. He's pretty cool. I can fold him into anything I want.
Ooh.
Today, a swan. Tomorrow, who knows what the fabric of the universe will weave? I mean, I only know how to fold like two others, but still.
That's still impressive.
It keeps me busy between cleaning spills and warming up your body.
Ooh. Damn, that was quick. Warming my body, you say?
You heard me. It's my job after all.
It is.
Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale.
Okay.
But I work pretty independently, you know?
Yeah, good. I can make a bit of a mess.
I'm here regardless. I'm pretty dependable.
Ooh.
It takes someone of strong woven integrity to be as reliable as me, you know?
I can imagine. Is work all you care about?
I mean, who doesn't? There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know?
I guess.
Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves, and I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better.
Understandable.
So, let's make a deal.
Okay.
Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool, and maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself.
I don't like maybes. Make that a short thing.
I'll show you an idea I have.
Ooh.
You see Tyrell confidently strutting through the room he seems to know best.
Tyrell is my name and cleaning water is my game.
Hi, Tyler. Hi, Tyrell. What's up? What's up with you today?
Keeping it fluffy and, thoughtful.
What's thoughtful?
I just had a bit on my mind lately. I heard you splish-splashing with Johnny and Bathsheba. Things tend to get a little wet with them, so I just expected. Never mind.
Were you eavesdropping?
Leave Eves out of this. Don't worry. I didn't hear anything. I heard. But the water on the floor was a dead giveaway. Sorry if it seems like my tassels are in a twist. Your boy's all good.
You are cute when you get jealous.
Thanks. I mean, it would be true if I were jealous, which I'm totally not.
You sure about that?
Of course I'm sure. I mean, I know y'all splash around having a good time, leaving water all over the floor, water that I have to clean up.
Am I making too much of a mess?
No, you're great. I don't mind cleaning it up. It is my specialty. Absorbent is my middle name.
Is it really?
No, it's actually Terry.
Tyrell, Teddy, Towel.
But that's not the point. I'm used to coming second, I guess.
What makes you say that?
I'm always there for the messes in life. Never the memories. Whew, look at me, getting all sentimental and we just met. You think I'm jealous? How about this? Let's get to know each other a bit.
Sounds like a plan.
Then you might make me spill the beans. Until then, splash away. I'll get the puddles. Don't worry.
Always so kind.
Tyrell looks delighted to see you as you come across him again in the bathroom.
Let me see those damp hands.
You like my damp hands?
Nothing better. I get to soak up all you've got going on and leave you feeling refreshed.
He cozies up against you, spreading warmth through your hands, all the way up your body.
Phew. Okay, so last time you came by here, I might have been a little, jealous of the attentions you've been giving others. But that's water under the fridge now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Glad to hear you're glad to hear it. And look, since you came by, you get to see my newest, I never know what to call it. Creation, formation.
Application?
No, it still sounds too stiff. Oh, how about this? Let me introduce you to the newest iteration of my buddy, Towel Turtle.
Tyrell holds his towel buddy out to you, a sweet, absorbent little turtle.
Oh, how cute.
Let me tell you, it took us a couple tries to get the shell just right, but it was worth it.
You are really good at this. Maybe this could be your career.
What? Making towel animals? This really is just a thing for me, a way for me to express myself. Plus, me and my buddy have a special bond.
Why do you keep them around?
They've seen me through a lot. Remember when you got me from that thrift store? I was wrapped with my towel buddy. I remember you saying it was as good as new. Well, let me tell you, I've seen some massive spills in my day. Things you wouldn't believe. Did you know what pasta sauce can do to grout? It ain't pretty. But I didn't have to take on the task alone. Nope. There was a team of us, all dedicated to helping keep things nice and dry. I was happy to be with my friends, working together. Hell, we used to hang out at the bathroom bar most nights and just chill.
There was a bar in your old bathroom?
The towel bar. He's silly. Towel buddy over here would do tricks, turning into different things, making us laugh. Every colored towel you could think of, all in one place. And the linen closet? Always a party. Sometimes it was so full, you couldn't get a shelf. Those were the good times.
Where is everyone else?
It makes me shudder to think of it. It was a day that will go down in infamy. It was spring. It was raining something crazy. And our owner had their grandkids over.
Aw, that's cute.
Ha! Cute ain't even the half of it. All 7 grandchildren came over. All 7 of them decided to play in mud. And when they came back in, they just started snatching my friends from the closet. Towel Buddy and I just watched in horror. Oh, they took them all one by one, but me, I was on the bottom. And I just saw it happen. I whispered to myself, "Those are some tough towels. They'll be fine." When they came back from the laundry room a few days later, it was too late. They had become...
He pauses, as though overwhelmed by the horror.
rags.
Oh, love. What? Not rags?
Rags! You've got to be stain resistant to stay in the game. That grape juice, you can't let it stick to you. But if you let mud stay on a towel for days, it can be too much. I know that if Washford and Drysdale had been there, it would have been a different story. They could have saved a few of them before the stain got in too deep. The way they were treated was way too much for them. When the rest became rags, our old boss wanted a completely new set. He saw that I was still strong and decided to donate me.
Were you scared? Were you scared? Were you scared?
I was not scared. It was a hell of a disaster. But I had my little buddy with me. We kept each other company. And I knew I would make it. I'm resilient. It's in my fibers. Can I see your hand?
You extend your hand to Tyrell, and he takes it, his touch gentle and unassuming.
When you touch me by my hand, what do you feel?
That spark?
You felt that too? I don't think it's just static electricity either. But there's something else. Feel the texture of my hand. The way I'm made. Soft but sturdy. Hard-working, yet comforting. I'm warm.
Very, very warm.
You noticed, eh? And my little buddy here helps me channel all those bad things into a way I can express my emotions. All that to say, I'm premium. That's why they call me the Lord of the Rings. You get it?
I get it, and I love it.
Yeah.
After all that, and you still want to do the same work?
Well, you want to know a secret?
By all means.
Picture it. The music of summer playing over a speaker. Perhaps a Bluetooth. The smell of sea salt and tight canvas in the air. To your right, one of those tall lifeguard stands that someone in bright red shorts sits on. To your left, a couple that most likely had an argument in the car. They both try to make the best of the day. It's super awkward. And there I am with you, stretched out in the sand, a giant umbrella behind us, blocking out the sun, and us just chilling. Can you guess what I want to do?
You want to be a beach towel?
Ding, ding, ding. That's right. Beach towels have it made. They just lay in the sand all day, taking in all the sights. At night, they get to sit next to a fire and listen to someone play one of 3 songs they know on the guitar. I'd still get to dry people off, and the sun would help me do my job better. And who could ask for a better view? Clear blue waters, open skies. My towel buddy could be there too. Oh, I could fold you into a fish or a seagull.
Will you want me to go with you?
Oh, of course. We'd have to go together. Just promise me you won't get mad if I track sand in the car. It's kind of a hazard of the job.
I'd go to the beach with you, just to see you smile.
You would? You would leave the house for me?
I think you would make an awesome beach towel. I'd love to see it.
I think I'd be good at it too. You know, that's the first time I've told anyone my dream. I'll be honest, I was a little worried that you might think it was silly.
I don't think it's silly at all.
What do you think?
It's absolutely wonderful. We'll make it happen. One day, I promise.
Yes. Though remember, no promises about tracking sand into your car, okay? You're the best, you know that? And think of all the sunsets we could watch together. You and me, cuddled up real close. It would be like nothing else mattered. Even if it was just for a few moments. Oh, that would be awesome. We've got to make it happen.
As long as I'm there with you, I know it will be perfect.
Nothing will keep us apart. You know what the really cool part of this is? You're part of that dream now, too. Hey, I've got an idea. Towel buddy. Remember that one I've been saving for a special moment? I think it's time. We'll be right back.
Tyrell disappears from view for a few moments.
Yep, just like that. Tuck it under. Ooh, you look so good.
When he returns, he holds his towel buddy out to you, now in a new and delightful shape.
Well,
Look at the cute little piggy.
he's a little poopy pie.
Oh, so cute.
I had to make sure I got the nose just right. I think Towel Buddy will be like this for a while. And, you know, you can wrap me around you anytime you want. I'm cozy regardless of the circumstances. You get me?
Hubba.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't talk like this in front of Towel Buddy. He's just a washcloth after all. But the offer still stands. Okay? I look forward to those sunsets. This is love.
Yay. Oh, so now we have two of my favorites, Telly and Tyrell.